Hi everybody, Nova here from GetPharmacyAdvice.com. I'm coming at you with a video about chondroitin, glucosamine, and MSM. It's a mouthful. What these medications are used for is to help treat joint pain. Now, a lot of people come into the pharmacy, they have knee pain is like one of the biggest complaints, ankle pain, any joint pain, and they want to know how to treat it. And of course, you can always use your pain medication and your anti-inflammatories. However, there's another medication, the glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM, which is actually a mixture of 3 drugs, that helps a lot. So it comes in all different products, and they come separately in a mixture, but I thought I'd just go over quickly what they do, how they work. So chondroitin is the first drug that helps, and this is a natural compound that's found in joint cartilage synthesis as well as connective tissue. So that's already in our bodies, but it decreases as we get older, which is one reason we usually have more joint pain as we get older too. So what the chondroitin does, it goes in there and it inhibits enzymes that break down connective tissue and cartilage, and so which will naturally cause loss of joint function. So it inhibits those, so those enzymes can't do as much damage. So right there, that's what chondroitin does. Then you have glucosamine, and that's also a natural molecule that helps with elasticity, and the strength of the cartilage. There's also anti-inflammatory properties in the glucosamine, and the glucosamine and chondroitin work together synergistically, which means that together they work even more. How do I say it? Synergistically means chondroitin works this well and glucosamine works this well. So you think you put them together, you get double that effect, but actually you'll get like quadruple the effect. So it works even better than you could even imagine. That's why it's important, and it is really good to take them together, although they do come separately. With the glucosamine, you want to be careful because if you are allergic to shellfish, that's one reason you want to be a little bit careful with the glucosamine, because you can have an allergy to that as well. The last one is MSM, which is actually a derivative of a DMSO, and if you read enough on this stuff, it's like a cure-all for everything. It's supposed to help oxygenate, so I mean, people use this from like foot fungus to hair loss. It's crazy what it's out there for, and of course there's very few studies to prove that it actually does any of this. However, MSM is thought to help with a little bit of inflammation and pain. And the MSM gets in there and starts working right away, whereas the glucosamine and chondroitin can take up to 8 weeks. So you have to take it for about 8 weeks, it gets into your system. And it's usually, I mean, you hear so many good things about the chondroitin and glucosamine together. Those two are the most important. They just throw MSM in there so you think you're getting more bang for your buck. So it is really important, and it's not that it gets into your system and it really works really well from 6 to 8 weeks, and you really should give it that time. However, that doesn't mean within the first couple of weeks you don't feel some benefits, because you will. You can tell a difference usually. Let me see if I have anything else here. So yeah, all I want to say is you have to be careful with bleeding issues, like if you're taking warfarin or aspirin or any of those anti-inflammatories. You want to be careful if you do have a high bleed risk, because this can increase your risk of bleeding. And also that like I said before, there's lots of different products out there, so you just want to read the back of the box. They can range from taking 2 tablets a day to 8 tablets a day, and you'll see there's like such a difference in prices. So just always check the back. If it says like, take 2 a day or take 2 6 times a day, it's crazy. But I really do think that chondroitin and glucosamine have been proven to work. I get a ton of positive feedback. There's been studies how they work. So I strongly suggest that for anybody with a lot of joint pain to try that in addition to their anti-inflammatories. Careful with the bleed risk. And just give it some time, and usually it works wonders. If you have any questions, or if glucosamine and chondroitin has worked for you, I would love to hear from you. And that's about it. So I hope to hear from you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.